Hello and welcome back to another Java tutorial. Today we are going to be going over how to generate a random number in Java. So I'm going to be going over two ways of doing this, but let's start off with the first way. So the first way is using the math class, and there's a method inside of the math class called random that we can use to generate a random number. So firstly, let's say we want to set a random number as a double. So we go double. So double will be the default way of getting a number as a random number from the math class. So we'll go random. We'll go random number, and then we will set this now to. So we'll put in the class, which is called math, and then the method is called random. And now we need to put all of this inside of brackets like that. And then a semicolon. Now, inside of here, we want to give it a range. So the default is going to be 0 to whatever range we give it. So we have to multiply it and then the range. So if we want to go 0 to 100, we'll add an extra 1 because it'll be 0 until 101. So it won't do 101. It will only go up to 100. And we can print that out. And we can print out on the number in here. And if we run this, you can see we'll get a double. So we have 66. If we run this again, 48, 57, 91, 98, and it will be in the range of 0 to 100. So if you want 0 to 101, you'll have to do 102 here. So the default of this is it will return a double. Now let's say we want an int, so we can just cast that. So let's change this to an int. Then we need to cast the answer that we get here. The way we do that is we just put int in brackets in here, and this is casting it. Alright, int and int. So yeah, this is casting, and now it will return a integer instead of a double. Obviously, it will still return 0 to 100. So now let's say we want to get a number between 2 points. So we don't want it to be 0 to 100. We want it to be, let's say, 50 to 100. So the way we'll do that is we will multiply this again, and in here we will have our max minus our min, plus our min. This is the way we're going to go. So this will be the max number. So let's say if you want to go from 0 to, let's say 0 to 100, we'll have 101 in here, and then we'll have 0. So I'm going to make an int just so it's better to see. Let's say I'm going to do min here first. Min is equal to 50, and then we'll have another one called max, and we're going to set this to 100. For example. So now we are going to be generating a number between 50 and 100. Print this out. We'll see, we will not get any number that's less than 50. We will get 50, but we will not get any number less than 50. Let's say, there's an easier way to test this out. Let's see, 10 and 12. If we get 10, 11, 11, 10. So yeah, between those two numbers. It will count 10. It will not count 12, so it'll be 10 and 11. So if you want to generate 50 from 50 to 100, obviously this will have to be 101. So it'll generate 50 to 100. So that's one way of using the math class to generate a random number. So this is way one. You can do, this is one option. This is going to be the second option. There are two options. Second option would be using a general random class. So the way we'll do this, first would be to import it. So we do import java.util. Now there are two ways of doing this. The first way would be you can actually import random. So we can do random and this will import the random class. You can just import everything to include all of the classes inside of this. Let's say we just want to import random. Next, we need to create a way to access that. So the way we do this is that we'll do random, and we'll just give it any value here, which should be rand. New random. We're here in object of random as rand. Now, let's say we want to access. Let's say we want to use this now to generate a random number. So the way we can do this is an easy one. So again, we want to set this int. We'll do rand number. We're going to equal this to rand dot next integer, next int. This will just generate a random number. So this here will generate a random number between I think it's like minus 2 billion to plus 2 billion. It's between those ranges. If we run this, yeah, so it's minus 7. Well, I don't even know what that is, but it's the range is huge because that's what an int can store. Let's say we do want to give it a range. So in here we will put in the range that we want to do. So let's say we can do int. A better way would be just to do the actual number. Let's say we want the range to be 10. So you can see both 6, 1, 8, 6, 9. Also we can change this. Let's say we want 2. So it'll be 0 to 1. So it will not generate this number. So let's say we want to generate to 100. We'll have to do the same as up here. We'll have to do 101. Let's say we want to generate a double. Same thing, we can put in double, except now this has to be changed. We want a double. So let's say the same thing here. So this will be 0 to 1, I think. Now we can do, let's see, we can do 1 here, I believe. Oh, it has to be 7500. I think it's actually multiplied by sorry. So then this will generate a number between 0 and 9. So but it can be a double. So you can just multiply it out. Let's say we want to get the range of two numbers, which is very similar to this here. So instead of doing this, let's use an int, it's just a bit easier. Int, and then we'll do dot next integer. So let's say we want to get a range. So not 0 to a range, but from the min to the max. Because what we were doing before was just getting 0 to our max. So this is an easy way of doing it as well. So we got the rand next int. And now inside of these brackets here, you want to another bracket, and we're going to use these variables here. So we're going to use min and max. So it's the exact same as here. We do max minus min, but now we're going to do plus 1. But we also need to add plus min, and this here will generate a random number between the range of 50 to 100. We have this set as 101 because it will not generate 101. Because the way this works, the reason why it has to be 101 and not 100, so the default that it generates is a double, and let's say we want to generate between 50 and 101 as a double, so it will generate between 50 until 100.9. So that's the way it will generate a double, and then when you convert that to an int, it just becomes 100 and it takes this away. So it's from the min, but it will not count this. So that's the way that works. And yeah, so that's two easy ways of generating a random number. So first one was using the math class, and then the second one was using the random class.